Hello, my beautifuls. Hello, hello. Do y'all want me to rewind it, back it up a little bit so y'all can see everything that just happened and then let it play? I got to start dinner. Would y'all like that? Hi, hi. Yeah, or it's going to be hot dogs because I placed my grocery order and Walmart didn't have any ground chicken. And it wasn't until after they were on the way here with it that I realized I was doing PF Chang lettuce wraps for dinner, but now it's going to be hot dogs, and tomorrow will be the lettuce wraps. Okay, let me back it up some. How long ago did this happen? Somebody give me an idea. This is about 10 minutes ago on where I am now. He seems pissed there.
Fucking piss, homie.
Okay, Blue. Apparently, he just had a bit of a meltdown. I'm trying to get y'all to it. That way we can go see the rest of it.
Gotta find a way to clean this shit up, bro. You know? I'm about to start cleaning again.
Oh, thank you. We'll go look at that in a little bit too. Because I missed that one earlier too. I had company. Like all day long. Been watching this fucker all goddamn day long. And the moment I have to go out and help hook up a trailer or somebody comes to the house, bam. What is that? Somebody pulling up right now? Okay, I need not a hater in here. Okay, not a hater. About where he called the cops, yeah. I backed it up some. So I'm. Did somebody walk up to him? I don't have any other phones in front of me right now to read any kind of chats or nothing. I need to get in here and start dinner. He is paranoid. He was playing his music, eating Pringles. Okay, I need to back up some then. Here's the Pringles.
Straight pedophile behavior, bro.
Wait, why did he just say straight pedophile behavior? Was it before that?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where my cursor is or where I'm playing it currently? That was me. He commented on. Oh, okay. Hold on. Oh, you mean saying pedophile behavior? Stay there. Okay. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm going to the kitchen. I'm in the comments with you guys. I gotta leave somebody in charge tonight because y'all misbehaved when I went to the kitchen last night. Not a hater. Make sure everybody plays nice.
Oh man. Okay.
I feel like with my homie, I lost my baby girl. She got crazy when found out about my baby boy. She got crazy when found out about my baby boy. My baby boy. Lord know that I'm lonely, I never say a word. Trying to act like I'm happy, I'm trying to fake it. Going through time. You better know where you ain't. You better know where you came. You better know where I came from. Sometimes I ain't got no fame. But I'm in love with paper. I'm pushing back, but really I just need a hug. I wanted to feel wanted, I took advantage of. Like seriously, I wanted this, that no love but love. You anybody got a soft spot for a minute. I know I've been like the clubs, I put my heart in it. I've been looking for a way out this world that I'm living. I had a serious conversation with my daughter who's shitting. Say it's impossible to catch 35 to 7 months. The streets done changed like the same thing. If you gon' hate me on these days, just say that's what you want. I told you that I can tell, I think you want it. I turned the game, you just racing it. You well, I should just face it. Right the first time, but I knew it. The streets just changed, it's too late. Got too far from me. Crazy love, how we get you, we don't spit me out the mouth. I fucked up. I feel like when I'm homie, I lost my baby girl. She got crazy when found out about my baby boy. She got crazy when found out about my baby boy. My baby boy. Lord know that I'm lonely, I never say a word. Trying to act like I'm happy, I'm trying to fake it. Going through changes. You better know where you ain't. You better know where you came.
The original owner spelled that.
Lord, I love this paper. Looking back on love, on the things that I ever did. I don't wanna do no more of this shit without you, nigga. I know you happy now, myself was wanting you to listen. I must always gotta walk around fucking shit up. And my friend trying to change now, cause you in love. I'm still damn excuse you just like I always done. You became a strong bad woman and me, I'm still drunk. Telling these little bitches anything to let me fuck. Then paying attention to everything when shit was us. Won't be surprised I see a wedding ring in a couple months. Try to snap my fingers, then you come running the way you used to jump. And then you told me you was having a baby, I'm like, hold on, what? Is it too late to get rid of? I mean, congratulations, dog. I know you wanna be the best mother to your son. You touch each other, boy. You think I'm always this and jump. Roll every time, roll every bit, roll every single one. You say you just wanna know what it is. Cause there always be some shit, no matter how good I cut. But I just bought a whole strip, my rum. Now they saying they found fat, now I'm running my cup. I can try to set me up, niggas trying to wake me up. My dog know me like a street, on me down the backseat. My other dog, they ain't like you running them all, see up that T. I told them about them, okay, like kids, I stick out that backseat. I feel like my homie, I lost my baby girl. She got crazy, we find out about my baby boy. She got crazy, we find out about my baby boy. I know I came from. I mean, I'm love, baby.
Yeah, the original group pulled up, right? They're like 2 card links. Yeah. This, bro. Yeah, this shit, bro. Fucking piss on me. We gotta find a way to figure this shit up, bro. You know? I'm about to do stuff again. See, here it is.
What's wrong? Are you sure we're in the right spot? Okay. I guess I need to put it on. Ah, shit. Are you fucking. Ugh.
I do.
I do need it.
Yep.
I thought it was an eviction.
No worries.
Right.
I'm trying to clean up as much as I can.
It was all dirty, and I was just like, oh shit, someone's outside the house.
I'm not trying to shame the people that lived here before, but there's some serious stuff going
Let me
on.
tell you something, man. I let some junkies move into my house, and they destroyed
All right, let's try
my
this
house
again.
out of spite when I kicked them out because I didn't know they were done. And when I caught them down there with all the paraphernalia and I kicked their ass out, they literally took bags of garbage and just.
Is this about where we were? I don't know what happened. And hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm making dinner. Does he talk to some? I'm so confused. Oh my God, he's so gross. And it's hard to tell when somebody's standing there talking to him because he never looks at you or people when he's talking to people. He doesn't look at them. Okay, hold on. I don't even have my other phone in here right now. Let me pull up Discord.
What in the fucking demon just landed on me? Waiting for an officer to show up.
There you go, Christian.
No, put the battery back in there. We're just
Way
waiting.
to look for the positive. Oh, okay. So he's waiting for an officer. So did we miss? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh, well, but that's why I'm here. Yeah, exactly.
All right. I'm gonna hit that. I'm sorry, y'all.
I will
We'll
think about your offer, but at the
redo
moment it's a
this.
solo endeavor. I appreciate you.
I will come write my number down and leave it on the door. Or something.
Sure, I'll be out.
I think that's him.
Here probably, honestly.
Or you can take it down with your phone real quick.
Sure, yeah, let me do that
You know,
even.
my name's hazmat stuff from my friend if I need to.
That's kind of what I'm waiting on, actually. I ordered a hazmat suit to really get, yeah, because some of the deeper stuff, it's really, yeah.
I already know.
Waiting on, actually. I ordered a hazmat suit to really get, yeah, because some of the deeper stuff, it's really, yeah.
I already know. I used to see them come in and out when I lived down the road down there, so I know.
I appreciate your
Absolutely.
humanity.
I lived out here in 2001.
I've been a local. I've been here for almost my whole life. I'm 28, so I've been here for almost 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yep. All right, call me if you want help.
I will think about it. You be safe, okay?
Me too. Or if you just need me to drop by gloves and masks or anything too, you know.
Maybe.
I thought big boots, you know,
If-
get cover your legs.
If I need some type of resources, I'll definitely think about it.
Need me to drop stuff, you know. No
Awesome.
need to be embarrassed about it, bro.
Yeah. What do you mean, face I make? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? What do you mean when I'm on my fourth wow? What does that mean? Is that what? When I'm on my your fourth wow? Fourth wall or fourth wow? What does that mean? Who says that? Your great grandpa? Who says this? Oh, I'm hearing what you're saying, like if you just say wow instead of anything else. No, it's not that I sounded uninterested. It's that, like, I'm always closed off. I'm just a closed off person. Because I don't do collabs. I do that with everybody. I'm really by myself. I ain't trying to do no features. Yeah. What do you mean? And then what? It's going to be a content creation duo for the rest of our life? She gotta have the faith to do it there, you know? I'll send her a text about it later. How about that? I'll be like, hey, if you really think you should get into that content creation stuff, you should buy one of those track phones on Walmart and get it started that way and save up for a better phone. I know it seems like super tedious, time consuming. But there'll be plenty of people who would care about like your dogs and your animals and stuff. You live stream and just chat with people, like just chatting. It doesn't even have to be exciting shit. Like I can send her a text about that later. Like I don't mind being like motivational words of wisdom that then can like push somebody to change their life in a certain way. But at the same time, like major content creation does take certain dedication. And if you have that dedication already, you're kind of like doing that yourself. But it definitely kind of stays in the lines mainly like spend a lot of your time and having a track phone. You're taking a fat miss, bro.
Okay. I apologize, guys. That was chaos. First of all, I need to see who's in here. Let's do a roll call. Wait. I've seen.
No,
Oh
you
my
see what I'm
gosh, I don't
saying,
think I've
Don?
ever
Yeah,
seen a
exactly.
Cookie Monster. Hold on, what the fuck is going on?
Like maybe a
Who's
content creator.
Cookie
but,
Monster?
Like, I'm not. Yeah.
Hey, Slothy.
I already got to put bars on the windows, guys. Like,
Hey,
God
Cooter
damn.
Sniffer. I just love Cooter
I'll be thinking
Sniffer.
about breaking through my roof at this point.
Hey, Christian. Hi, Cookie Monster. Hey, No Mercy. Hey, Dixon.
Dawn, amazing.
Another.
That'd be trippy.
Why are there two people in here with the same profile picture? That's water. I thought that was alcohol. All the grifters have. He is. Hey, Squatch. How are you, darling? Hey, Cookie Monster. Do I know you? Are you new here? And a name change?
I know I had a lot
Welcome.
on my mind. I'm like standing guard.
I got me a sweet tea and some watermelon. That's my dinner for tonight.
Yeah, I called the pose.
All right, so we don't even know what happened. I have no clue. I had company and I was trying to start dinner and I looked at my phone and people are yelling. He's calling the cops. Did the cops come?
Yeah, he's
Oh, well, you're here now. That's all that matters,
We
Cooter
recorded
Sniffer.
him. We'll show the police him when we
Cookie
get here
Monster, I
too.
may know you. Okay, well, I know Dixon. I've got to go see.
Nobody chased, no.
Let me get up here.
In fact, that lady pulling up, like, that was, like, reassuring. Because I even thought that. I looked over and I was like, somebody took that bin. is what I thought. And then she was empathetic enough to be like, "Oh shit."
Wait, is Nick
Yeah,
live
she's
right
talking.
now?
My bad.
Shit.
Like, no. And like I said, I think you might need more than I do.
Not
I don't know
Aid or
yet.
FBSI?
It's not something I need like that. And neither was the grow, you know?
A
It's
steak
really just
sandwich
the
and onion
principle.
rings.
See how that dude acted.
I'm no one of importance. Well, you are here and you
Yeah,
are
the way he
very
acted.
important.
It's because she's absolutely innocent.
Everybody here is
I gave her
important.
phone number even.
Is Nick live?
Yeah, the egg-shaped grill, exactly.
I'm
bro.
just. What's he bitching about?
Crying with my hand in a mini plane, keep on praying. Because I don't want that, bees. Nobody's allowed in here. Humans aren't allowed to breathe around here. I have condemned and detained this place in my own investigation. I know, I'm like a
Giving you the
superhero.
bird.
And
I
the
threw
police are
some
just like,
hot dogs on the
sorry,
griddle
you know?
and some
This
tater
is the
tots in the air
world
fryer.
we
But yeah,
live
I,
in.
I made dinner. As a matter of fact, hold on, I'll be right back.
Exactly, Skrilla. That's why I'm kind of waiting. Dead ass. You're about to get whooped. Oh, they ain't hauling off garbage. Yeah, they're trying to steal shit. Uh-huh. I'm putting spikes on the top of my fence, bro. Think I'm fucking around. You know what I mean? Prison barbed wire shit. As well as like the spiky needle shit, you know? Like try to grip it on top, you get poked as fuck. Yep. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't compromise anything. I'll just start cleaning up, bro. You know what I mean? I was expecting an approach. You know? Like just some type of words. Like some type of opinion. But I assume he doesn't give a fuck because he just used this place to pull up.
What?
Which makes me even believe stronger that it was the female that owned it, not the male. No, I think it was the female that owned it at this point. So he doesn't even have strong jurisdiction. Because I don't think
Sorry,
his
y'all.
name was
Okay. So I've been following this saga on and off for a few months. It's crazy. We're at the abandoned house saga now, right? Season 3. Ain't no mercy. Wingstop, Wendy's, Stream Snipe. But you asked. Oh no, it's I don't care. Y'all can mention people's lives in here. I don't hear it all. But another mod had said in Discord that Nick was live and he was needing some moderators. Look at bees. I haven't seen bees in there much lately. So I didn't really make hot dogs. I made smoked sausages and hot links. My son eats hot links. He doesn't eat hot dogs, like wiener hot dogs. So this smoked sausage has white cheddar and bacon in it. It's so good.
I was gonna clean outside.
I just sliced up the sausage and I'm eating it now. Wait, what? Oh yeah, Courtney's been out. They've been going back and forth for a week. Hershey syrup out of the jug? What? Really? He unmodded everybody, I think, except some Lisa person and Jessica. Is that right?
You do have Uno in there, yeah.
That's it. I'm done with the sausage. It's just too heavy for my stomach. It's difficult for me to do live streams down here in my office during the day or too early in the day in the summer because it's just hot down here. That's why I was waiting for it to cool off. Oh, Dune bug, yeah. Yeah, Dune's been pissed at him for a while. Okay, have fun, Squatch. Be careful. Make sure you find your way home. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She comes in, says a couple things to him, and then pisses him off, and then leaves. And that's it. So now I'm chewing on some watermelon. I know, I've had watermelon 3 nights in a row now. I bought a huge watermelon over the weekend without even, I mean, I didn't pick out the size. I put it on my grocery order. So I'm trying to eat it all up before it goes bad. I haven't seen Sunshine in a while. She might be, but I haven't seen her.
What's going on, man? I'm gonna have to call the police again if I'm just chill.
I didn't say I don't like to eat wieners. What did he say? He's going to have to call the police again if something doesn't chill? His ride or die, I know, right?
Kind of, yeah, it actually does. In the bathroom, yeah.
A hot tub in the bathroom, really? A community room with Squatch. Did I? Oh, sorry. It must have knocked it back down when it kind of glitched out earlier. Hey, FPSI. So did the police ever show up before? Wait, I grabbed my other phone. I gotta go check. What the heck? Okay, thank you, baby. Because he thinks it makes him look like somebody with authority. He's got a little holder on the front of it too that he puts his phone in and he calls it body cam mode.
Hope you're doing all right, man.
Mhm.
Stale.
Okay, thank you. Christian, you know what I respect? Mm, this watermelon. Ooh,
I listened to like 2 songs on it, and even then I stopped listening to those 2 songs because
I
I'm
don't
like,
know. I've never seen The Matrix.
you know, I'm not like vibing.
Mm. No mercy. He was yelling yesterday. He would pepper spray the cops. Oh, that's another thing. When I talked to the Bremerton Dispatch last night, sorry, excuse me. I told her that he has been saying that if the police come up to the door, he was going to pepper spray them, and that he had bear spray. That's not good, Chris. You need lots of water and less sugar. Lemonade is loaded with sugar unless it was a sugar-free one. And you need protein. More protein than some mixed nuts.
I'm about to start chilling the fuck out, bro.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
squatch.
I'm waiting for my grandma to text me too.
He's gonna snap you if you don't chill out. Okay, good boy. That's better. Oh, he got you. Sorry, Squatch. Poor Squatch. I bet he's crying right now. Christian, I need to ask you, have you got to love on that baby? Has he come to see you any with the baby? Okay. Nitro ones. Oh, good. Okay. That was walking
He'll
down the
be
street.
disappointed when you do. It's mixtape Wheezy.
That's what I was trying to back up and go watch No Mercy, but I couldn't find it. Well, here's the thing. If he calls enough times on bogus. Oh, Dixon, I thought you were saying that was his other meltdown. So the one we're currently looking. Okay, let me go find it real quick. Thank you, Dixon. I know he had a meltdown a couple hours ago that I missed also because I was doing stuff. Fucking people showing up at my house. The audacity. I sat and watched. Oh, did y'all see that Ann Burrell from the Food Network passed away? Hold on, my daughter just texted me. Okay, hold on. Sorry. So yeah, I thought you were talking about it was that other one.
No,
What?
I got other shit
Come
going
by
on.
where?
I'm not giving
It
another
wasn't
call.
you. We get to go eat dinner with me. Hopefully. Okay, we're waiting on the cops still. Sorry. Kid was just walking down the street. No kidding, Dixon. He tried to extort me for $50 because I said his grandma was a sweet lady and asked if she was single. No mercy. Well, how did he try to get, oh, you mean he banned you for $50? So when the white circle comes up in the middle of his screen, that's him loading, not me. Just so you know. All right. Hold on. Dixon was looking out for us. Oh, he's calling the cops again. You're right. He does that when. What a fucking idiot. Wait, that's not the one I want. I don't want that either. Come on, computer. Okay. Here we go. He ended that 2 hours ago, and we're looking for 5 hours and 50 minutes in. Jesus, that was a 6.5 hour stream. So this is the one stream he started this morning. Okay, there we go. All right. Hold on, y'all. Since he's calling the police, once this loads up, we're going to watch this one real quick, and I'll listen for him to come back. Why is my live lagging so bad? Thank you, Dixon. It's okay.
It'll take a while, but those dogs will get used to me. They'll know it's me. You know what I mean?
Was he fucking with the neighbor's dogs? Yeah, I was just gonna play it through this little section and then hop back over to him. Squatch, you got sent to the shadow realm. We need to make up a shadow realm song jingle.
Yo, is there a reason you haven't cut your hair and changed your name? Didn't I tell you to not show up in this neighborhood? Hey, you ain't deaf. Keep walking. I'm calling the police.
Oh my god,
Walk faster.
fucking chased him
Get
down.
the fuck out of here. Walk faster. Get the fuck out of this neighborhood, punk! I see you around here, bro. I'm calling the police.
What if that
You
guy
get the
lives
fuck
down the
out of
street?
here. Fucking criminal.
I bet the neighbors love that. Right, Evil Bish. Yeah, he's very
That's
lucky.
the guy. Do some shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude is 3 blocks away now, and you're still screaming
You
at
act like
him.
you belong here? You don't live here. Get the fuck out of here.
He's still screaming at him when he's 3 blocks away.
You can walk another fucking neighborhood. You ain't walking this block no more, bitch. Not that one neither. You stay home or you cut your hair and move town.
Move town.
Act like you don't hear me, punk bitch. Fucking criminal.
Wow. Okay.
Highlighted that and show the police when they show up.
He does.
Dude actually have the balls to walk back here? That's crazy shit to me. Lucky I don't follow you and stalk you. But that's the law. It's illegal to stalk you. Yep, that was the thief from the other day, bro. That's the guy that sells drugs to fucking homeless people. That guy's you know your mommy and daddy and your grandma and grandpa that tells you about the bad people? That's the bad guy. Don't be fooled. That's the bad guy. I know who I'm looking at. That's the bad guy. And like I just told that lady, I'm making sure this neighborhood is safe.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure they
From
feel
punks like him.
I'm sure they feel real safe with you running out in the streets.
Punks like him don't
screaming.
belong in this fucking neighborhood.
Right?
Oh, I'm so irritated, bro. It's fine, I'll calm down. Like, homie, they have kids.
And you just
know what
stood
I'm
right in
saying?
front of their houses.
I may not have kids, but this neighborhood has kids. This neighborhood has elderly disabled people.
Which scares me. Just the thought that you are in this neighborhood where there's children.
And we're not having criminals abuse these people.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's getting abused here by lurking criminals and drug addicts, bro. It's not happening.
Oh my God. He needs to not be near any kids. Okay. Do we need to go back to the other one now?
Do you guys want to help me buy a door cam?
A door cam. Okay, so I missed it, right? He forgot to call him a pedophile. I missed it earlier. They were talking about a door camera earlier today, and somebody told him you have to have internet, and then he answered. I don't know what his response was. Do y'all know? He ain't got internet. He can't get a door camera. Oh, what did we just walk back in? Right. That's so funny. Okay, so hold on, let me Why won't it let me mute this now? Oh, let's see. Huh. I don't know what my freaking that's crazy. It's not it won't let me mute him from the StreamYard side for some reason. Okay. Um, Let me read y'all real quick. A top priority. Spectrum for a satellite. What? Go to Bremerton in 2 weeks, testify. Ooh, giving you the bird. Can we buy you lunch? I can't believe that guy. Here's the thing. He's not scary as in, "Oh, he'll beat my ass," but he's scary as in he's fucking nuts. He's crazy person scary. So, I'm sure him screaming at that guy probably freaked the guy out, so he kept walking it. I woulda turned right around and squared up to him. I know, Cookie Monster, I agree. Oh, I know, evil in our heads rent free, so maybe that's StreamYard's way of rent free, right? So we're just sitting around waiting for the police to come, and what is it exactly we're wanting the police to do at this point? Because the guy was just walking, I swear to God, y'all, I hope that guy lives at the end of the street down there, like, on the end where the white truck was yesterday. I hope he lives there. Yes. Yes, this is live now, I switched back over, we're watching his live stream now. Okay, for anybody that would like to join our Discord, we do have a channel in our Discord server dedicated to Matt, to posting updated information and stuff. Let me So we got a little new more information today. Let me find my notepad. Hold on. Oh, it's in my recliner. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Bless you. I think something's wrong with Tucker, y'all. He has been wanting outside. He has been outside almost all day. Fuck, I just went up there and left my drink. God dang it. Really? That's all it was 3 seconds? Well, we went from excitement to oh, yeah. Went from excitement to boring pretty fast, didn't we? Have sheep on the brain. He smoked a lot today. Let's, did I miss Chris? Oh, what up, chum? Who you with in gray hoodie? So, did somebody say who did y'all think was the homeowner? Somebody said something about possibly the I walked up there to get my notepad and walked out with them. Okay, I have my notepad back now. My new matte notepad, notebook just for him. So here, I'm gonna mute him for just a second. Um, okay. Stands there with his SWAT gear on waiting for the I know, it's ridiculous. So here's a couple things that went down. First of all, just a rerun of last not hold on, y'all. These dogs are gonna be the death of me. Give me a second. Max is losing his mind. What? Okay. And the cat wants down here to drive me crazy. I'm already when you order Dog the Bounty Hunter on Temu. Okay. So yesterday we called and verified personally that he does have a warrant that is active and current out of Minnehaha County. Minnehaha County, is that right? Either way, South Dakota. So that is something that is being worked on. It is a felony warrant. Felony. Felony drug charges that he has on this felony warrant. Oh my god. This fucking wind is about to kill my ears. Um, how come nobody's talking over there? Second, I called the tax collector's office today in, Kitsap County or Bremerton, the Bremerton tax collector. Was it 12 or okay, yeah. Um, the property taxes for that property are current. Current. They are paid up through the end of 2025. All of 2025 got paid. That place has been owned by the current owner since 2013, according to the lady at the tax collector's office. Definitely. Calling everybody else criminals when he has an active warrant, and it looks like it's been active for a minute. Um, Next, call the power company. Let them know what's going on. They don't care. I'm shocked at the power company in that area. Here, our power company, which I'm very small town, very rural, but if you're renting, you have to take proof or you have to take a copy of your lease agreement to the power company before they will even turn power on at a home in your name. You can't just call and say, I want power here. According to this lady today, they don't care that there ain't nothing they can do until the person whose account is in their name, that person has to call and have something done. I was like, "Well, can you maybe contact them and let them know that you were made aware of the situation?" She's like, "No." Should they are not allowed to deny turning power on for anybody. Like, around here, the power companies also do like a soft credit run on you to find out how much your deposit's gonna be. So, I don't know. It's crazy, but they don't care. We're just gonna have to wait until the bill doesn't get paid, and then you won't have electricity. Um, we are working on the FOIA request. We reached out to code enforcement also. I called and left a voicemail, and then I got the link, um, and sent the link out to some others, and we all submitted multiple complaints through their online, uh, forms. So they've gotten several complaints already to code enforcement. That's been done. Now we're back to looking for Amy. Oh, there's so much more too. So much more. I don't know how much I can actually show y'all though. Too hot for them to shut it off. I don't think it gets that hot up there, Christian. They don't even worry about that down here, which my power company is like owned by the city, I guess. It's a municipal water and light. I asked them, okay, when I was talking to the dispatcher from South Dakota, I didn't get a police officer from South Dakota. I was just calling to verify that it was an active warrant. And I said, well, I have his current address because the address that they have on his warrant is his grandma's address. I said, do you want I said, "Do you want his new address where he is now?" And they said, "Well, when or if or when uh, the Bremerton Police Department calls them to verify the warrant, they will get his location then." No mercy. That's a good one. That's what we've been doing all day today. We have a lot of good ones. Y'all wanna see well, I'll have to go round them all up. And that brother, he's got a brother that looks just like him. Like this their genetics are very I don't know. Thank you. 'Cause grandma posted oh, wait, what? Oh, his grandma posted the bond when he was first arrested. That's what I was gonna ask, all of y'all. Does anybody know I think I asked last night, didn't get an answer. Was he living in South Dakota, or was he just traveling through there when he got arrested? Oh, I know, not a hater. It's not though, I bet. Well, here, let's okay, I gotta turn this phone off. Hang on, I'll get actually, I'm gonna open up the scanner on the computer so I can hear the scanner while I'm talking to y'all. I was gonna let y'all listen to it, but there's too it's just too much. I thought I had premium. Oh, no, I don't want top feeds. Where's my favorites? Uh, well, I gotta go back and find, um no, hold on, I don't I'm trying to see what you're saying, hold on. Okay, hold on, let me the okay, I see y'all. Sorry, I thought that was to me. So we're just sitting here waiting for the popos to show up, huh? So oh, pal, who is a dog and really? He was passing oh, if he was wait, hold on. That'd be my guess. Wasn't he in the car with his grandma and he tried to say they planted yeah. I just assumed it was was with AJ, honestly. I didn't know he was with his grandma. He does say that they planted stuff on him. Right, not a hater. I didn't see any either. If he was passing through, they wouldn't have let him loose without a large bond. I don't remember what his bond was on those original I'll have to go look at No, I don't think we could find it. Sorry, y'all. My computer is obviously sick of his shit. Okie dokie. Let's see if this works. There we go. He was so Squatch. It was for Minnehaha County. Cookie Monster. No, I don't. I do not at all. So my daughter, I'm trying to get his live pulled back up. My daughter's, I guess, gonna take the boys in the morning for a little bit. I don't know what my computer keeps doing. Oh, okay. So Cookie Monster, I'll tell you. Um, when I was growing up, my brother was very sick. To school with us because he had to have IV infusions at home. I don't know what the fuck just happened. So my brother ate a lot of ramen noodles when we were growing up, a lot. And literally the smell of them makes me want to irk sometimes. And my kids eat them. I've ate them a couple times in the past couple years, but I've done, like, the cheesy ramen, so I don't use
That's what I mean
the
about, like,
seasoning packet that comes
you
with
just
it.
said it was simple, not complicated.
I cook the noodles, and then in a pan, I will
He's
get
falling for his
some
lies.
whipping cream and some cheese and make it into a
He's
cheese
losing
sauce
it.
and season it and then throw "Hey, Nick, I'm sorry I missed your live, baby." Well, that's a silly question, Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like cookies? Alright, Christian, listen now. Of course I like cookies. I'm a fat girl. Fat girls love cookies. Christian, no, hell no on sardines. My dad used to eat sardines when we were kids, and ugh. So a funny story, is the wind bothering y'all like it's bothering me with that is just driving me nuts. When we were kids, and we used to see my dad eat the sardines straight out of the can. So my little sister and all,
That's muddled.
little sister and I, my little sister and I opened up a can one time because we thought we were gonna try 'em, and we opened them up and took a sniff and was like, "Meh, no." We fed them to the dog. The dog ate some sardines and instantly puked. I mean, if it makes a dog that licks their own bahooty hole, if that makes the dog puke, then no. Okay. No way.
And excuse me. And the owner just left. Well, one of the tenants. I don't know about the owner, but one of the tenants.
I swear my computer is jacked up. I'm sitting here talking to y'all. Somehow my computer muted my microphone. I didn't touch it. Didn't touch it.
I don't know what's up there. I'd have to talk to the neighbor about it, man. But I'm not about to just like invade his privacy, you know? If he steps outside, I'll talk to him about it again, you know? On his own time. For now, we're chilling, guys. We're back. Sorry for being quiet for so long. I just based on what I know, I'm not like being snoopy, but it just appeared like he needed help repairing his car, which seems like something he does often, based on every time I've seen him working on his car.
Well, what the fuck did he think he was gonna do to help somebody out work on a car? Y'all know there ain't no way Matt has any kind of mechanic experience.
He has no front license plate and his back license plate's exempt. And he had tinted windows, I think. Weird.
He's so paranoid. That's funny, Christian. Beg less? No. He's the past several days. What, he got a $20 donation this morning, and that's the first one he had in like 3 or 4 days. Thanks. Oh my God, right?
Well,
No
in my
mercy.
opinion, I think they took the first phone call I said really seriously. To where even me making a phone call, they're not showing up. It's like I double tested them. Like they thought I was double testing them or something, bro. They'll maybe call me later, but I doubt it. I don't think they're showing up anyway. I'll talk to one of them if they show up out here, though, you know what I mean? I'm just concerned about my safety. Speaking of which, guys, let's look at some bars. You know,
It would be hilarious if somebody called
You think
his local
4
police
into 4 says
department
that?
and said,
So bars on the windows?
we need some officers at 917 Wilbert Avenue in Bremerton. Right away, there's a crazy guy standing out in the middle of the street screaming and cussing and at everybody and running at them like a dog, and then just hang up. But we don't do that. We don't waste resources here. We do not tie up resources. What does he spend his money on? Weed. Weed. I think he smokes that whole cartridge in a day, does he?
Does not appear like that's what they sell. We can pick up some bars at Lowe's today, you know? We're at Lowe's. We can call Lowe's about it. You know what I mean? Who wants to help out with bars on the window?
I want to know how the fuck he plans on installing bars on his
He's
windows.
one of the tenants.
I don't. Hold on.
I can talk to the neighbor about it as soon as he's back.
Honestly, from what I have found today with all of our research and calling and stuff, the people that were there before him that he said just left last week, I don't think they were just squatters. I think the girl that he keeps talking about, I think it is Amy that owns the property.
Anyway, I think it was just him, honestly. I don't think it was... Yeah. Could be incorrect. So based on my knowledge, I think the female owns the place, not the male.
His knowledge that he got from us. You're welcome, dumbass.
And I think he just pulled up, talked to the neighbor, and the neighbor helped him fix his car. And then he drove off. He just had to, like, repair his car real quick or something.
I don't know for sure, Cookie
Concerned
Monster.
for his
It's
safety, that's all.
seeming that way because he said, I mean, obviously junkies have lived there, right? And the person who the property's name is under When I called the tax
I wanted
collector's
to
office
ask him
today,
if he
they
knew that
told me that
Mexican
the
with
person who
podcast,
paid the
bro.
taxes is Amy, and that's who all the taxes are under right now. So hey, not a hater. Is she still here? I can't be positive, but that's just kind of connecting the dots. I'm fixing to send you a picture. I need to. Oh my God, we've got tornado warnings going out now. Yeah, some junkies do own property. You're right. Um, and she's owned this property since like 2013. Girl, what are you talking? Hold on, I'm fixing to send her pictures. They're all right here. I have all of them. Well, most of them. Oh crap! I'm dropping stuff. This one doesn't have
Yeah,
a
we need
lid
some
to it
bars,
anymore.
guys. They're not that
Shoot.
expensive.
Oh, that one was bled out.
They got 46-inch by 36-inch.
They're sitting right here, and I use them.
65.
I think that was the lid.
I don't know what's going on, Tracy, but we're just hanging out. I'm not ignoring anybody. We're just quiet for a while.
The avocado one, I ran out.
You got a kitty.
I love these pens. Love them. Oh, that one leaked all out in my thing. Okay, that's great. Let me grab my paper towels real quick. I wish the cops would show up. Spaghetti, yum. Send you some cute writing notebooks too. Oh yes, see that's what I'm using. All these little pads. But you know how much I love my post-its.
No, I was just being really quiet because I didn't know if anything hostile was going on, man. I was paranoid.
What's he talking about? Oh. Sent you spaghetti. Good, thank you. Well, I mean, I can like use them for prizes too, like little add-ins. So yeah, I'll buy all those from you because I can throw them in with orders as a thank you gift. So any of those things those cute pens or whatever, these are the only pens I write with down here. I mean, I still have more too. And the pokey one, I use the needle pen a lot. But that one the post-it pad that was in the picture I just sent you, that's the only one I have left of all of the post-its. Oh, I think this moon one came from you. Or the one with the clouds. They're not Post-its though. They're just little pieces of paper. That's I have to have on my computer. You on yours. Yay. Cookie Monster, where do you live? Are you in the South, North, United States? Not? Well, golly, now I've opened up a whole wormhole. One of my pens linked in my little pen holder. I'm going to land far away. Good enough for me. You got room for
I'm
company?
sharing some comments? What do you mean? What comments am I sharing? What does that even mean?
I don't know what this. Oh, my glue pen. Yes, pen holders and any more glue pens? A large island. Do I know you, Cookie Monster? The real question is, Cookie Monster, do you like shrimp? See, we got some smart fellers in here, or fart smellers, or something. Where did I put the lid to this? Did I just throw it away? Oh, there it is. I'm telling you, I love these pens. The kids have come in here and took the charms off of some of them. I gave
Well,
Brooklyn some last year that she took to school.
$65. So let me put up the poll, I guess, right? Get everybody's mind active.
A UPS box. Well, you don't forget, you've got to let me know how much to pay you for shipping. Did my I think my ink, I mean my glue one dried up. Yeah, it has been down here all year. Oh no, there it is. I got it flowing again. Yay. Cookies are delicious. You are so correct about that. They also make your rear end larger, large and in lie. Something like that. I love these charms. I have a few more of those. Oh, good. I love the glue pen. Make big bats. That's right. Hey, I didn't obtain my girlish figure that I just dropped off by not eating anything. Oh, you fucker. Let's turn this off. So Oh, there it is. Where did this go to? Um,
Uh, what is going on here? You know what I mean?
or that might be the pen that leaked. Let me fix it. Oh my God, why does he do that? On a lighter note, thanks, my girlfriend just broke up with me. Oh, bummer. Christian, I didn't know that you had a new girlfriend, a new lady
Anyway, back
in
to
your life.
trying to be normal. We're gonna start cleaning
I
up this
thought I
bitch
was
after
the
me.
only
It's like
woman in your
trying
life.
not to be stressed over dumb shit, bro.
Has he picked up a single piece of trash around there today?
It's a
Has
pretty
anybody?
kitty.
I don't think he has.
Sweet baby. Hey, sweet baby. You're the pretty kitty.
Hold on. I need to.
We tried.
Good cat.
Boo, excuse me.
My daughter just sent me a video, and all it said with it was, "What's wrong with your son?"
Seemed kind of chilly.
And it was from her doorbell video. He walked up. He didn't even.
with the long
God,
legs, she don't walk shit. Yeah,
Matt, I don't know what I'm saying right now. God, I can't handle that blaring in my ear. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Okay, for Pete's sake. She sent me a video, and he didn't even ring the doorbell. He walked right up to the camera, and he started tapping on the camera part. Tap, 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 tap. And he stood there for 2 whole minutes tapping on the camera. Absolutely. You need my blood, baby. Has Lord Matthew done any work yet? I don't think he has. Yeah, I tried to donate blood last year, and, the girl that was doing it in their little mobile unit thing couldn't get my vein, and after quite a while of her trying and trying and trying, I finally said, "Nope, apparently not today." He shit, I forgot to
That's the one
unmute
thing
him.
about that, you know?
He's saying he had the last time he had a cup of coffee, he had a seizure the same
May not have
day.
been the main cause, but I bet it was like one of those, not deciding factors, but something that can push you downward towards a seizure rather than no seizure.
A cup of coffee did not trigger a seizure for you, you nimwit. Hooter
It's possible.
sniffer. So, aw, Dixon's okay. You're okay, Cookie Monster. You're fine, right, there you go. We find different things to help. We just like giving back. That's all about giving back, and before I started doing this, I give back to my community, but now that I have y'all as my community, we kind of reach out and we find other places. So we have done, a couple of fundraisers for veterans, um, to bring awareness to veteran suicide. We have done mental health. We have done several shelters, and we just so Sunday, with the money that we raised Saturday night, Sunday, I went and bought 10 bags of dog food and some dog treats and took to my local animal shelter. And then we have, decided to give to another shelter, which I'm hoping to do that Friday. I called the McKinney Animal Shelter, and the one that I called, they didn't need anything at the moment. They said they are well funded. That was her word. We're well funded. But she gave me a phone number to another, facility that needs help. First time I saw you guys were generally trying to help out. Yes, we did. We tried, and he ignored us. So, but yes, we decide to do fundraisers every once in a while, and decide, it could be something different every time. There's another one we did. I just thought about the other day. I mean, I don't know if you know anything about the Dre McCray situation several years ago. There was a couple in Arizona, and the wife was a viral live streamer. Like, she did really good live streaming. Anyway, he was injured in a allegedly self-inflicted accident, if you know what I mean. Well, he was on life support and everything. We So anybody that donated to the family, and not to me, like anybody that went to the family's GoFundMe and donated to them, all they had to do was come back and, show me a screenshot of their donation, and they got a decal for free. I designed up some decals that said, "Justice for Vaughn," and I wound up mailing out over 50 decals to over 50 different people, and I paid for the shipping or postage and everything, just for people donating to him. So, I mean, we just do different things. We just like to help. And we do a lot of things, especially Not a Hater and I do. We do a lot of things behind the scenes that people don't even know about. I don't have ink all over my hands now. So we just like to help people. We both do a lot of our of community outreach stuff and volunteer in our community. Not a Hater and I both do. I um I do a lot of things with domestic violence situations, um, families that can't if they can't pay a bill or something, they'll get sent to me, and I try to find funding for it. And my people here, there have been several times we had, one Christmas, we had a family that was displaced and had just moved into a, mobile home, and they didn't have anything, so we raised money, and I bought yeah, Marvon, that's right. Um, we bought everything, Christmas tree, decorations, house Christmas decorations, um, presents for the whole family, 4 kids and a mom, and their whole Christmas dinner. We did that one year. So we just outreach prayer, homeless people, seek mental health help. Yep. So I do the domestic violence stuff, and I also help people. It's kind of one of the things that I specialize in around here. I help people get help with their addictions. So we can get people into rehabs or sober living, halfway house, that kind of stuff. Help them get back on their feet. And we have lots of resources that we can tap into to direct people to if we need to. Really, Blue? That's how we met, isn't it, Blue? I'm pretty sure that's how you found me. And then, of course, the military. We support our military. We support all of our public service, first responders, all that. That obviously all holds a special place in my heart. So anything that we could do, 22 a day, Mission 22, we support. I have a look. I don't just go around telling people this, but I have a donation drafted out of my bank account once a month for Mission 22. Yes, I am a paramedic. I just am not on the ambulance anymore. But yep, correct. I wonder if that's the police calling him. I need to make Not a Hater a new decal also. Hash. Shit. What? There we go. That's a great idea. Okay, Hash. That's your request. That's what we'll do. You can research for us. Where would be a good organization to donate to that contributes to men's mental health awareness? And the last week of June, we will run, and this is how I don't usually do it like all in one night. That's why I'm saying y'all blew me away. 250 and $350 a night. I usually run it for like a whole week. And then our cutoff is like the last day of the month. And then we tally it all up. And when our big ones that we do, where we add it all up for over a period of time, I write down everybody's name that donated, and then I do a couple of drawings for giveaways for them of the merch that I make. And so we'll do that with that one within the month. So anybody that donates to the whatever we're gonna put up at the end of the month will be in drawing for we'll draw 3 different names for merch. Right, Cooter? He thinks he's gonna sue me. Always in Marissa's chat together. That's right. That's funny, Blue. I didn't even realize that. Wow. What a small world, huh? Oh, that's good, Hash. I trust you, but yeah, we'll double check it. Combat cat. I could use the vacation, honestly. Does it mean I'll get a vacation? He's on the phone with somebody, guys. We're just waiting. Y'all just tell me when y'all are. It's 9 o'clock. So I got to get up at 7:30 in the morning for my kiddos. And I might not be around much tomorrow, the next 2 days. Where I usually have my 2 oldest grandkids just every other weekend, and during the week because so my older 2 grandkids, their mom and dad both work at the ambulance station that I retired from, and they work on the same shift. So it's 48 and 72-hour shifts. So when they work 72 hours every other weekend, I have the kids, but during the week they go to their great grandma's house. But tomorrow their great grandma is going down to South Texas for a family reunion. So they're coming to me. So I'll have all 4 of them Wednesday and Thursday. Ooh, awesome, Combat. Men's mental health. That's right. I don't know, Chris. What are you doing? So I'm gonna take them, let them swim tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna do the next 2 days, but I'll probably have lost my mind. And honestly, Friday evening, it'll be late because I've got to go over to the city to put up a fence for somebody. Friday night. Ugh. You know what? Let me see. Let me see what the weather's supposed to be back like at the river. Daily. Saturday. Mm-mm-mm. Sunny, we might go to the river Saturday because I haven't been to the river at all yet this year. I've been too busy. Um, I want to give y'all a little warning. If you use heating pads, you need to be careful how much you expose your skin to heating pads. I was getting out of the shower earlier and looked over into the mirror, and I have this bruising and splotching on my back, like over my hips, my lower back. And it took me a minute to figure out what it was. Anytime I sit down, when I'm laying down in my bed, I'm laying on my heating pad on my lower back. When I'm sitting in my recliner, I have a long heating pad draped over the back of my recliner so that it hits my whole back. And I sit there on the heating pad pretty much all day. Well, every time I sit down, obviously, I don't sit all day. I wish I could sit all day. Shit. But apparently, I've kept this damn heating pad on me a little too much. I know. I didn't think it was that much though, and I don't know if this is permanent or not. I gotta Google it. I remember seeing something not too long ago about somebody having some skin discoloration from a heating pad being used too much. I didn't think much about it. Okay, is he coming back or no? Did we lose him? Christian, you are not lying. I literally, in the past 2 weeks, have had so many bruises on my legs. I have no idea where they came from. And one was a pretty good one. I did not hit myself for nothing. Slow roasting, you're right. Um, I have bulging discs. My lower back is wrecked. My upper back is wrecked too. But so here lately, okay. All right, sorry. Hold on, guys. I got it, I'm going. Oh, I'm gonna get a spanking. Oh, yeah.
Of individuals victimizing themselves.
Hold on.
And that's not something I'm trying to shame people for.
An individual was
Does that make
victimizing
any
themselves.
sense?
How do you
What's
victimize
the
yourself?
best way to put it? This is an isolated incident of opioid users victimizing themselves.
Sorry, y'all.
So it's not like they were hurting anybody else, you know? I don't think so anyway. I don't have strong enough evidence on that. Besides domestic, you know? But that can happen to sober people too. So that's not anything I press on people. Possible domestic DUI, drug use, It's not something I'm trying to shame people for. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. When we're at a certain point of our life, I'm not trying to pull back the past on people and be like, or like look at this, or feel some type of way.
Oh, yeah,
Like
because
that's
you
not
know
what
that you've got
reality
your own
is.
criminal history hanging over your head. That's a no on.
Like me, I had my own situation. You know what I'm saying? With the apartment
Okay, I
where
haven't
I was
even
trying
been
my
reading
best.
hers. Hold on.
My girlfriend and I are having a complicated relationship. I I had a seizure. You know what I mean? I cracked my dome. I almost died, and I get back, and I'm trying to recover. I'm on Kick.com. Nobody like cares about me, you know. And I'm like dying. I got this patch on my head, cracked dome, and I'm like, man, like they want me to live here. They want me to keep working. I think I got fired from my job, and they're like, "Do you want me to get a job?" I'm like, "Get a job? I just cracked my fucking dome," you know. So it's like I'm cracking my dome and I'm going homeless. So that was rough. And then I'm pretty much dipping out. I left a few things. I left my router. I left a bunch of things. You know what I mean? Things that I didn't need. So I know what it's like when you hit the road type shit. So we hit the road. I'm visiting homeboy's family. Psych. Didn't make it that far. I get it, bro. I got bongs in my backpack. Like I told all the neighbors too. I smoke weed, I eat pizza, and play video games like everybody else. I really don't think that makes me a bad person, you know? So when you cross certain lines, weed becomes the devil's lettuce. Ooh, the devil's lettuce. So I was all right with that. He finds the bongs. I'm like, I get it, man. I get it. At most, that can be a misdemeanor
Mm.
charge. It's like, okay, we're gonna write you a ticket for this. You're gonna show up in court, and you might have 30 days. You might have to serve 30 days because you had some bongs in your backpack. But I guess that wasn't good enough for him, was it? So he planted drugs in the car, right? Because bongs wasn't good enough. He couldn't find something fast enough. So then he planted some drugs. And I was like, wow, no way. So it's like not only did I lose my job, I cracked my dome from a seizure and almost died in the bathroom. Blood everywhere.
Mhm.
I have to evict myself. Got evicted. Went on a road trip out of state. Got false imprisoned. And then I got back. Still had no place to go. And I'm pretty sure I slept in an abandoned shed, right?
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna add to this real quick because some of this is bullshit. I can't confirm whether or not he had a seizure and hit his head in the bathroom in his apartment. But I will tell you, he had a job. He had an apartment. He was working at the sports stadium over there in Seattle, I guess. Um, he got fired from that job not because he was in the hospital and had a seizure. He got fired from that job because he used his access keys to get into the stadium after hours and hang out in the break room live streaming and got caught. That's why he got fired. That's what I was told, I guess I should say. He got evicted from his apartment because he didn't have a job, so he couldn't pay his rent. I don't know that any of that had anything to do with him having a seizure, but he claims that he had a seizure, fell in the bathroom at the apartment, hit his head real bad, and almost died. How many times has he almost died? Every time he says he has a seizure, he also says they brought me back.
And then saved up the money. As soon as my deposit hit, I went to California. Pretty sure that's how that happened, right? Or am I like heavy bugging? Did I go to California and then I was false imprisoned? I think so, huh? Was California before? Yeah. Right? Or no?
Oh my god. Y'all, he's gonna get ready to fake another seizure. He's doing this acting stupid
How was that for?
show.
Because I was going to be home for Christmas. I'm pretty sure, right? I was going to be home for the holidays.
Yeah, hey, you
I was going to
are.
be
We
home for
saw you
Thanksgiving,
get banned
home for
earlier.
Christmas.
Welcome back to this side of the round table.
Anyway, the reason I started talking about this is I get what it's like to like feel like you might have lost everything. Does that make any sense? So I don't want anybody to believe I don't have any empathy towards any of that, you know? You don't think I thought I was going to be at my grandma's house, you know? I thought I was going to be at my grandma's house for the rest of my life, man. I thought I was going to be at my buddy Jacob's house, man. It would have been cool. Shit sucks, man.
And we are so thankful that you are still here with us, Christian. Your final time. How the fuck can he listen to the same song over and over again all day long? Because I can tell you that shit's already driving me nuts. I'm trying to feel my fingernails. No mercy, dude. Back to being a dick rider. No, no mercy is. It's. I think no mercy's good. I think no mercy's a troll and has fun trolling him, but really, you know, I don't know. Here you are, a good apple. But no mercy hangs out with us here. Oh, there you are. Telling y'all, Courtney used to be a moderator. My computer is sick of his shit. I've never had this much problem like this. Oh, let me open um the window back up.
Doing alright, man. I said we were about to start cleaning, but we're still working on what we're working on, you know? I damn near cheaped half this dab pen, bro. Kind of fucking ripping this.
I gotta figure out. So I
Ripping this
just turned
dab
the
pen
scanner
arena.
back on, and in
I'm
my
waiting
my
for either my
computer
sister to
headphones,
respond or my grandma to
the
respond.
way the
So
calls
it's
come
kind of weird.
across on the scanner feed is medical fire is in one ear and police is in the other ear. It's so weird. What I miss, we call it. He's called the cops twice apparently. You told him he gave you a proud dad. Oh. I'm sure he was just fucking with him. It's okay, X
Yeah,
Files. It's
you
okay.
guys didn't hear the phone call. Yeah, that's the weirdest part. You guys never hear like the other Rick moments. There's so many Rick moments you don't hear. It's trippy. Like the phone call I just had. Super Rick moment. Just me explaining what's going on.
What the fuck is he talking about?
He's like,
Rick
damn,
moment.
okay, alright. Yeah? Trippy, dude. Oh, Jamie, I don't know anybody as well, Courtney. I know you guys are low on funds. Let's try to hit a window today. Window bars. 65. Let's try to actually save up for it. We can do it. And we buy and put bars on. Let's do it. Put bars
Hold
on the
on.
windows. We can do it.
Where did he say he was going to get the window bars from? Lowe's or Home Depot? Wait, what?
Bars are more important right now. I don't want them to break a window. Where the church is.
No kidding.
Battery
Chris.
room.
Oh, gotcha, evil. Yeah. Security bars for windows start at about $70 and go up from there, depending on the size of your windows. Each, by the way, that's each. Just so you know.
Yeah, I informed him of the individual with the face tattoos as well. And the echolocation whoop whoop thing. Yeah. I explained that as well, and he's like, okay. And the police officer's kind of like thinking in his head. I could tell he's thinking in his head. He's like, this guy's like on the field. Like, holy shit. Yeah, we need the Buku bars. Who wants to pay for the Buku bars? No good and dirty. I'm a burglar in murder training. I'm a burglar in murder training. Big boy diamond. Big boy diamond. Big boy diamond. Called him instead. Like he called back though, and then I called him and talked to him about it. Everything's all reassured. To the point where I can even have a confident conversation with my grandma about it.
Sorry, y'all. My son had to went out to dad's and mowed the yard, and I was talking to him. He's home now. And that cat was attacking me in there. Okay, Okay, let me pick up with y'all real quick. What is going on now? I missed it.
Get over there.
Y'all are too much. There it is. He begged. Yeah, he's got a charger plugged into his battery pack, Christian. And then he cut the end off of it and spliced the wires,
I don't know about that,
and
but
he hot
maybe a
wires his
possible
vape.
tenant.
Hot wires
Possible
it.
tenant.
What is this? He did the jump. Or no.
He's fixing his car.
He thinks everybody's gonna pay for it though.
I assessed the situation was non-hostile.
No, it's just enough.
That was my only concern. I think last night, the 3 kittens, that cat, there's a black cat with 3 kittens. They go from house to house. I was missing a bin, and then the lady drove by and she told me her name and that she took the bin because she thought nobody was here. We can work together on these window bars, guys. We got this. I think we should focus on saving like $40. Well, that too, but we need $40 for window bars. We can pick it up today. Like my grandma can help me out with like just driving me to pick this up, or somebody can post up while I, you know what I mean? Or I could tell my grandma to buy it and drive over. I don't fucking know, bro.
It's a demon cat, y'all. I have a demon kitten. How do you get a kitten to stop attacking you? Like she's as sweet as could be, and she'll come and sleep on me and kiss, lick, and everything. But then all of a sudden, she turns into a demon spawn and attacks me. Wants to chew on me, eat me.
We can't wait the 25th. We have to pick it up at the store.
I
We
had to
can't wait
catch
that
my
long.
son.
They have 48 inch by 36 inch.
All right, I
They have
think we're
36
gonna
inch
go
by
to the.
48 inch. See what I'm saying? They got the vice versa, versa, versa.
We're gonna go float
They
the
got the
river
24,
Saturday.
24 in the store today, right now.
No, McGriff. Only
Yeah, it is 40 per window. Dead ass.
only
Large
mice
ones
that
are
come into
60,
my
but yeah,
house
the
are
other
the
ones are
ones that
40.
my snake is gonna eat.
Replace the window. We won't need to do that if we put bars. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's buy bars before it fucking happens. It's called preemptive home security.
She has toys. It is.
This is about
I am in the
neighborhood.
Central Time
We
Zone.
need
I am
this
in
now.
Texas, and it is 9:17 p.m. right now.
Yeah,
I own
yeah,
no
we
snakes.
need window bars.
I
Yeah,
only have
yeah,
one
yeah.
snake right now, and she's my personal
We
pet
need
that I've
window
had
bars.
for
Yes.
years.
We need help
She has
from the community
toys. I have a
to buy
laser.
these bars.
She has a
That's
little
how we move
hangy
forward.
thing. She has balls with jingles. She has a huge cat tower that she wants to
This is a
wrap
solid
her
piece of my
hands
tooth.
around my ankles
I
and
scraped
bite.
off a piece of the inside of my tooth
I
because it
cut her
was like
nails
decayed.
today.
Tooth decay.
Oh, police department's going out on a domestic call right now. There's an RV on fire. That Kelly's better than me. I'm looking at first place for this whole fire. Well, we've already contacted, we've sent reports in to the code enforcement, their online thing. So, and y'all want to take it from them. But Griff, it's not about that. If he went about it legally, it's not his house. It's not his property. And he is extremely misinterpreting the squatter laws in Washington. As a matter of fact, when I spoke to the lady in the tax collector's office and told her about the situation, which she was more than happy to give me any information that I needed to know that she could legally, she said he is completely mistaken about Washington laws on that and laughed. She laughed.
I think I have an appointment in 3 days.
I ain't trying to take nothing from him. It's not for sale. The same woman has owned it since 2013. He might be in a bad situation right now. That doesn't mean he can come in there and claim it as his. He doesn't know. I mean, look, obviously
Dilapidated crate.
they're discussing people that
somebody
have
else,
been
you know what I
living
mean?
there, but
Doesn't
he
have to be
doesn't know
crate.
if
I'm just
he
trying
just
to
had
give
to
a
go
low,
visit
low
family
level
for an
task.
emergency or something.
If
They might be
somebody
coming
donates
back.
$5, I can use my EBT to order a fuck ton of groceries, and then I don't have to leave.
Let him. I'm not. I'm done. How's he gonna order a fuck ton of groceries when you don't have anywhere to put them? If you think what he's doing is okay, then you have the same mindset that he does. Nobody wants to ruin his life, McGriff. We've offered him some amazing ways to improve his life if he doesn't want it. And let me tell you, I guess because I own my home, my land, my farms. With everything combined through 3 states, I own several hundred acres, including 2 cabins in the wood and multiple different dwellings, homes. I worked my ass off for all of it. I didn't steal it from anybody. Complete mistake. You don't like them, but you're really screwing with their lives. Shelter. You're going to take that from them? I
Right, it's at 0 still,
I don't know how long you've been watching him at Griff, but this man takes from people that don't have it to give to. This is like talking to a bunch of people about politics. You don't understand politics. Okay, fine. You're not gonna see our point of view. You're not you're not gonna see our point of view, and I don't want to see your point of view. Let me ask you. Oh yeah, sitting there calling everybody criminals like he's better than everybody when he has a big fat lot warrant. Well, it's a good thing I'm not Jesus because I judge the fuck out of people, and I don't feel bad about it. I sleep fine every night. Hold on. Yep, that's another thing you are. That's a big issue. But McGriff, you live in a van, right? What if you locked your van up and we're safe and left it because,
Weird.
say, somebody that you love was in a bad
Organizing
accident
the
and you had
stuff
to go take care of them
for
or
the
check
page.
on them or something, and you were gone for a week or 2, and then you come back and somebody is done busting out your van windows, or you forgot to lock your van door. Let's back up. You forgot to lock the door. Somebody walks up to it and says, "Oh, it's unlocked. That means it's abandoned. It's mine now." And when you come back, Matt's sitting in your van, won't let you back in. How would you feel if you were on the other side of this? Queen monster. Oh, look at that.
This is the Buku realm, bro.
In the house. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold the fuck up. Hold on a second. Hold up. Now you are gonna get me irritated. I need everybody else to stop talking for just a second, please. No more comments except for McGriff. It's always someone in the house with a bunch of money who decides how they work so hard for it, who wants to ruin a homeless person's life. You cannot like someone, but that's really hateful. Hmm. Can you see my bank account, McGriff? You see my bank account? Is there a bunch of money in my bank account? Don't believe in police. Well, they're real, whether you believe in them or not. I mean, like, don't believe in the tooth fairy, don't believe in Santa Claus, but to don't believe in the police is kinda silly. But I wanna know how you can tell me that I have a bunch of money. Yeah, that was not the right, Chris. I'm not a small guy. Okay. I don't You're okay, Hash. What does you not being a small guy have to do with anything? I don't understand what that means. All I was simply saying is what I have, I worked my ass off for. I didn't steal it from anybody. It wasn't handed to me. I've worked, and when I say I worked my ass off, I've been a paramedic for 24 years. That's a lot of 48 and 72-hour shifts away from my children just so that I could provide us a better life and a better future. Not only that, but there were times that I was working 2 different services to work overtime to be able to better myself in the future. I was a single mom with children, and I still managed to do it all. So before you come in here throwing all this shit around, I thought we were good. I thought we were good the last few times you were in here. You were respectful and everything, but you wanna start this argument again. I mean, we just need to understand now, there's where you're hold on, guys, hold on, I'm not done talking. First of all, gatekeeping, housing, and human basic needs. Some of the services that Not a Hater and I have offered to connect him with would have provided him with housing that he wouldn't have to pay for, but he refused it. Right, Muriel? I have 2 college degrees and some certificates under my belt. Not a Hater's a nurse. I know it's hard, guys, it's hard. But you're telling me you have a college degree, but so you choose to be to be homeless? You choose to be homeless then? You could be working with your degree? I don't understand what the fuck. Right. Have a GED. Well, I can guarantee you No GED here. As a matter of fact, I graduated high school early. I graduated when I was 17. So, it's done because all you're doing is if you're not gonna come down to the middle at all, obviously, because you are in a similar situation as him, you don't see our view of it. We help people that will help themselves. Demeaning anybody here, and I've said it multiple times, many times, and everybody here agrees with me. If Matt would accept the offers that have been laid out to him, the problem is he lies about what he spends money on. Just y'all, what was it, 2 days ago? Just 2 days ago, he was demanding money for food. Just 2 days ago, he was demanding people send him donations so he could eat and pretending like it's getting so late, I need to hurry up and get some food if I'm gonna get some, da da when he had gotten his EBT deposit 4 days before that. No, I've accepted it. What do you mean? It's an answer I can't accept. Here's what you should do before you come over here and you start judging just because some people are in a better spot at the moment than others doesn't mean that it was handed to us or that we had a breezy life. I give back. I worked my ass off, but you know what? I've been helped my fair share along my journey, and that is why I give back. I take care of others. You have to be willing to help yourself. He will not get a job. He has said he doesn't want a job. He can work. I don't care that he wants to accept my I'm just saying we've offered it to him. He won't take it. So here we are. He takes money from people that can't afford to give it to him. He takes advantage of people who are handicapped. Oh, you're being really mean to him. I'm not how are we fucking stalking him? I never said friends. I said we were good. He's behind. He he must be behind on the live. Alright, I'm done. No, no, nobody do it. Nobody do it. McGriff, you're obviously drunk. Come back when you get off the bender again. Put the bottle back down. Have a nice night. Alright, we're done. I knew something like that was coming. I don't fucking care about what Donald Trump does. I don't even watch the motherfucking news because I don't give 2 fucks. Why does what does Donald Trump have to do with me? Nothing. Take a shower. No shit, combat. Oh, wait, he said earlier he just took his, first shower in over a week or something like that. So he just took a shower. Right? That was obvious. It was getting ooh. Oh, he's done. I got him, baby. Oh, no, a few of them have been put in the corner here. It's fine, it's fine. But to fucking come at me and act like I'm sitting up here in my mansion on a hill judging people, that ain't the fuck how it happened. Just I know he can still hear us. He just can't comment now. Um, when I was busting my ass to get to where I am, there were times I couldn't afford diapers. There were times I went without eating so my children could eat, and not just 1 or 2 meals either. Alright, I'm gonna breathe now. Thank you. You guys, I am so proud of y'all. Y'all kept your composure and nobody was nasty, and I cannot tell y'all how much I appreciate that. That is what I expect. That's what I expect from y'all in here because and we will always be respectful to each other, but sometimes people start pulling out my Cajun. I was really fighting it off. You don't want the Cajun Harley to come out because Lord, then she starts screaming. All right, we're done. We're done. Next topic. We want to go eat a McGriddle now, just so I can shit it out. When the first few times he came over here, he was a little hostile, but I thought we talked through it. I almost said twatted. A squatch. I was trying to say talk through it, and I read Squatch's comment saying little twerp. Well, see, McGriddle has admitted that he has warrants out for his arrest all over the country. So he doesn't see a problem with doing things like this. It's fine. Like I said, they are on the same level. They have the same thought process, apparently. But we have. We talked a little bit. He got nice. Everything was good. And it was fine. He was over here and being civil in our comments and going over there and being civil over there. And that's fine. I don't give a fuck. But he's obviously, well, he said the other day he fell off the wagon. He was sober for, what did he say, a month? When he makes it big, he will leave his community all behind. Yep. That was just a few nights ago. Oh, it extended its girdle if you needed help. Yep. Yeah. I mean, we will help you, but another one of my issues with Matt is the past week of going through this. Anytime somebody offered to order him something that he was needing to be delivered to him, he declined it. As a matter of fact, Blue was over there the night he was trying to get the door locks. Okay, his um, the night he was trying to get his door locks, Blue was telling him, "I will buy you locks. I will order them from Walmart and send them to you," which was the same night we found his address, by the way. But that was he didn't. We didn't know his address at that time. But we were going to send door locks to him. He wanted the cash for it because at the time he wanted $130 locks off of Amazon when they're $30 a piece at Walmart, and he wouldn't listen to us tell him that at first. A criminal sticking up for another criminal, big surprise, right? Hey, and look, I was like, every time McGriff said he has warrants, I was like, okay, I ain't gonna judge you for it, whatever. But now it makes a little more sense. Steak sandwiches for you. No, that so you get it. I don't know. Everybody's different. I know some of those rollaways, like you rent the dumpster and then they charge you by the pound or by the hundreds of pounds to dump it. You have to pay the dump fee. You pay to rent the dumpster. No, actually, well, I mean, it depends on where you are too, but um, oh yeah, no. Ooh, we're fixing to have to go for a walk. That bothered me up. 15. Yeah, that's it. I was looking at the prices of them, and they get pretty pricey, especially up there. I wonder if McGriff is some of the phone calls Matt's been taking. So let me just make this clear in case there's anybody else that has air between their ears and can't comprehend what we're doing here. I don't want to see anybody homeless. I don't want to kick anybody out of their a place to stay. Matt thinks he's there legally and he's not. And if this girl does come back and he tries to fight her over it, like, what the fuck? That's just fucked up. You know, if I decided to do what Matt's doing, if I had gone and done that, I sure wouldn't be getting that kind of sympathy just because I'm not homeless. I don't, you know? Oh, Matt can thank you, McGriddle, because you just lit that fire a little bit hotter. Let me just add on top of this shit. No, we're gonna go find it. Hold on. Let's not threaten to murder and rape people. Murder and rape. How's is that okay? Hey, starfish. Ooh, you just missed it. Exactly, give me the bird. And it don't have anything to do with me not accepting that he won't it's not an olive branch because I'd never had any beef with him, like, personally, in person. It's just offering to help. How are there so many stupid motherfuckers walking around this earth and still surviving? Okay, I think where did I write down that time? Shit, here we go. 3:51:38. I think this is the one. Hold on, I'm gonna play something for y'all real quick. This was yesterday afternoon. Yesterday afternoon. Now, remind you, I have not had any communication with Matt before. Oh shit, wait, hold on, I can't see. Okay, but we can help him get the services that he needs. I see that it's pretty run down. Um, exactly, Squatch, exactly. Okay, what I'm fixing to play for y'all is him talking about us. Sorry, I just heard a welfare check come through. I was listening to the, okay. Somebody mentioned me, as a matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna pull this up so we can see the comment too. I would like to try it. Well, the thing is that there may not be a lot of resources right there, but he's literally a boat ride out of Seattle where there's so much more available too. True X-Files. I don't know why the comments aren't loading, but here they well, I've got the screenshot of it. Hang on. So the comment, of course, there it comes. Mm, I'm trying to find the screenshot. All right, I don't know where it is. Somebody mentioned me streaming him, the crazy chick. This was his response. All right, hold on. I think I know. I don't know why it does that when I flip between. Oh, there it is.
Chicks. Yeah, they know that I be doing this with the school for
I
pancakes.
bet that
Now I'm
random
in the
crazy
big
lady who's
league.
making
Pretty
videos
much,
about
bro.
you.
I live rent free in their heads, and they never reach the final stage of acceptance. Nor do they hold my hand when I actually care about their mental health. These are like some of the most unhealthy people I've ever experienced. You know what I mean? They threaten assault, they threaten rape, they stalk and dox. These people, they deserve to die. That's no threat. I'm not threatening them. I'm just actually explaining, based on the evidence received, these individuals deserve to die. Responsibly, though, we just imprison them in a box until they die. See what I'm saying? They deserve to die. That's why we put them in a box to begin with, so they can die.
He's the fucker that needs to be sitting in a box. So the comment that he's responding to right there is this one right here from RRG, the very bottom, the very last one. I bet that random crazy lady who was making videos about you is losing it right now. I wasn't even watching that. Somebody had to tell me. So, um, the things he said there is ridiculous. Mm-mm. Um, I don't know why he goes straight to calling people pedos and rapists and his murder talk. I don't understand it. But to say something like that about somebody you don't fucking know is wild as fuck. I'm trying to get back over there. Um, yeah, I don't even that's just mm. I don't dox people, and, everybody there people don't quite understand what doxing is and thinks just because somebody puts an address out there, a phone number, it's doxing, it's because it's your information. Doxing is exposing private information. When it's public record that's not doxing you. Now, if I put your social security number out there, okay. But again, I haven't typed in the address here. An address is public information. That's why it can be looked up on Google Maps. Oh, where the fuck did that come from? Oh, I had to redo this. I forgot. And I know he'll never know. Look, I don't usually wish violence on people, but right now I'm feeling quite violent. And I wish that kid would have turned around and knocked Matt right on his ass earlier today. I was raped when I was 15 years old by a man that was the same age as my oldest sister. I had known my whole life. His parents went to church with us. We grew up in church together. I actually, when I was younger than that, I had a crush on him. And at the time that he raped me, he was a youth leader in our church. So fuck you, Matt. Fuck you. And at this point, I hope everything that you wish on everybody else happens to you. I hope it happens to you. And honestly, I had just said today that I really am convinced that the reason he says things like this, he's always wishing rape on people. He's extremely homophobic and he's wishing death on on people in that community. That's always his go-to and over is what he says. I really feel like that something bad happened to him when he was little. Somebody maybe assaulted him as he was growing up, but that's the only explanation as to why a 28-year-old man, which I mean, really, you're not a man. A man, has a job, pays bills, takes care of everybody else. But for a 28-year-old to call people pedophiles, call people rapists, then say he's going to rape people. We've got clips of him saying that as well, that he's going to rape people and that he's going to murder people. The fact that he says all this all the time makes me really think that some fucked up shit happened, which is no excuse. He needs help. He needs a counselor, a therapist. He needs to be institutionalized. Something's wrong with his brain. Yeah. Okay, sorry, hold on, let me catch up with y'all real quick. Um, home Australia. How we know who owns the house. Exactly, Queef. It is how we know who owns the house because it was all public information. What he's doing is wrong, no matter how you look at it. If he had contacted the owner and said, "Hey, can I clean?" Exactly. Queef, thank you. Honestly, I've healed from it. I'm over it, but it just pisses me off when people think it's okay to throw those accusations and even the word around like it's I don't know. Yeah, we all have our stories. Yeah, it pretty much is proof. Okay, I muted him over there because he was my ear. I might have to turn the scanner off because it's okay. It's been a long time since y'all got a good old pissed off rant from Harley. You're welcome. That'll be $5 a head for those viewing. I should charge admission to my rant, shouldn't I? That wasn't even that was a mild one. Oh, I forgot about that. That's why I think that might have something to do with the way he feels about gay people. You were overdue. Combat cat, I was. And that's funny, I was gonna say something a while ago, when you came back as this
Another
name, I
good
remembered you
guy.
now. You hadn't been around in a while, though. How are you? Hadn't seen you in a while. Better. I didn't scream. My name is Snowcat. Well, you changed, yeah, and then you came in under Combat Cat, and I didn't know who you were, and you had told me that was back when y'all liked to change your names a lot. I remember. That was very mild, y'all. Yes, yes, we do. Like, lots of nights of not sleeping. I don't understand that either, Squatch. I did make a comment, he needs to, if he's gonna do it, like, I don't know. I am a person that needs to map things out, schedule, plan, you know? Got it. Yeah. He needed to start in that living room and get it completely empty. Instead of, I wouldn't be digging through any of that shit. I would get a barrel, a trash can, and a shovel, and just shovel the shit into the trash can. When it's full, dump it into a trash bag. Just sweep it all out of there. Get one room cleaned out where you can, like, have a staging area and have a cleaned out, I can't say clean, but a cleaned out area to rest in and put your things. And it's a staging area. So if there is anything salvageable, you can stage it over there inside the living room or the back bedroom cleaned out. Let's start there and then do one whole room at a time. I think also he's paranoid, and that's why he's cleaning outside so much, is because when he's inside cleaning, he can't see out of the front windows when he leaves that front room. So he's paranoid about who might be coming up. The van by the river. Yes. You're that what not I said. I feel like I need a cold shower. Oh, baby, you know you perfectly were. I didn't even cuss that much, I don't think. So a couple of my people were here for my big one, but several years ago, I had some trolls come in here and fuck with me over something, and, oh, it wasn't even I had pulled up a live stream of somebody that I didn't know, like, we were doing this kind of thing, we were like, "What do y'all wanna watch? Who give me some suggestions of who we can sit here and watch." Somebody suggested this one person, I'd never even heard of this person. So I pulled this person up, and at the exact same time, my son, who was 16 at the time, I don't know how much longer my computer's gonna let me stream him. Well, let's just talk for a minute, so oh, so I said, "Here's what I was gonna do." I had to go pick up my son from school, I mean, from work. Shit, this thing is distracting me. Hold on. Okay, I think we're good. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm gonna run no, I really just think, this is like some divine intervention shit. Somebody don't want us watching Matt no more. I'm just gonna close all these other tabs out. Let me close the scanner. Oh, it might be the scanner. Let me that might have that might have been the scanner. All right, I closed it. Okay. Um, so I left the stream playing of the new person that was suggested to me, and I left like hanging out in the comments watching y'all while I drove to pick my son up. Just as I get back home, well, on my way driving, I'm noticing something's not quite right about this chick. And I asked the people watching that knew her, I was like, "Is she have some mental health issues?" They said, "Yes." Okay, well, she wasn't scamming people. She wasn't doing anything bad. And the fact that, I don't there's just some people you don't touch. As a matter of fact, there's some people that we protect. Um Cupcakes. So I was like, "I'm gonna turn her off right when I get home, guys, and we'll find somebody else." I get home, I come in, shut her off, we find another stream. We're watching another stream for what, 10 minutes? Not a hater? Like 10 whole minutes or something. We'd not watched this chick. All of a sudden, this group of trolls comes in. Apparently, these trolls protect this girl, and nobody's allowed to troll her or fuck with her. And I didn't know that. I know nothing about it. I was like, "Listen, I shut her off as soon as I got back home and could. Once I realized that she has mental health issues, I said, absolutely not. I'm not putting her on my screen. Period." Well, these motherfuckers keep coming at me, and one of them threatens me. Y'all, that shit don't fly at all. Um, yeah, mhm. Yeah, that's it. It was her. Here, I didn't say anything till the next day. Christian. That was like 3 years ago. Um, I think he said, what did he say? Oh yeah, don't stream her or else. It was something along those lines. Or else you'll regret it. Something or else something. And I was like, "Bitch, I already said I wasn't." Well, at the time, like I said, this was 3 or 4 years ago. So my office, I've told y'all my office is my sunroom. It's a sliding glass door that goes from my office into my living room. My baby daddy was still here. He was in the living room watching a football game, and I'm down here screaming in Cajun, by the way, telling this person, "Don't motherfucking threaten me. Roll up. You can find me. Roll up. Here's my address." I doxed my motherfucking self, said, "Here's my address. Roll the fuck up." And I said, "But I guarantee you, you will not be able to get through these 100-pound German Shepherds or my guns. You're going to meet my Glock." Anyway, it was, "Yes, pull up, bitch. Meet you on the blacktop." Apparently, I was yelling it so loud that my baby daddy heard me up in the living room and comes in, and I have to mute it. And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Who are you threatening to pull up with your guns?" I was like, "Hey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry." I said they told me or else." Ooh, that's how you get me to speaking some French. So yeah, they saw a good meltdown. And I'm a mama bear, y'all. I have look, don't there's not many people here. Don't tell anybody. I have the biggest heart in the world. I have the softest heart. Now I will deny that if anybody tries to say it because my heart is cold and it's as cold as ice. But that's what I do. This is what I was made to do is to help people. I committed my entire life, my career helping people. I spent time away from my family to help other families. My children would go nights, literally half the year. The way I worked, I was not home 6 months out of the year if you add it all together. So my children didn't have their mama around because I was helping other people. like, goddamn, I'm passionate, and sometimes I am too passionate, maybe to a fault. And when you come fuck with me about that passion, that's when the Cajun mama comes out. And listen, I'm a country girl. I was raised on a farm. My first husband was abusive, but back then I was a very meek and quiet girl. I learned when I divorced my first husband that I needed to stand up better for myself. And I don't take lip off of no fucking body. Nobody. And I ain't gonna say that I'm gonna fuck you up, but I will try to fuck you up. And I may not win that fight, but by fucking God, they are going to know that I was there when it's all said and done. So, all right, enough of that. Let's see what this idiot's doing real quick before we end it for the night, because I'm not going to stand here or just watch him with his thumb up his ass. And this is another thing. If he wants to make this his job, make sure that he provide entertainment content worth people sending you money for. I don't understand content creators who say this is my job and all, but you don't give us content. Like we're watching you fucking pick shit up off the ground, literally. That's not entertainment. Entertain people. Hold on, I'm trying to switch this around now. Am I done? Sorry. I'm done. I'm not gonna rant anymore. I'm extremely passionate about things sometimes. And taking advantage of the elderly or the people who are disabled themselves, taking advantage of them pisses me the fuck off, because if it was my grandparents or my family member that was sending you money, living off of a limited income, I will tell you 2 instances right now that come to mind from Matt's live chat. One night, he was begging for money, and there was a girl in his chat, and she said, "I'm sorry, I'm only 20." I don't know. She was barely legal. "I'm in college right now, and I don't work, and I only have $600 in my bank account, and that has to last me the whole semester." The whole semester. I guarantee you the $600 in her bank account was probably like a Pell Grant. He says, "Oh, well, you can afford to send me $80 in." Yep, the college girl. So that's one. That was the first one. Actually, I can think of 2 right now. There was, let's see, what was the recent one? There was a girl that said she only had $200. This was just a couple weeks ago. Only had so much in her bank account that she doesn't work. She doesn't get a check. I think she was in college also. But she said she lives with her parents and she doesn't work. And she only had a couple $100 to her name. He wanted $20 off of that. No, is that the one that? See, there's been so many though. That's the thing, Cat. So the recent one had $80 left, and he told her she had enough to send him $20. You're right. You're absolutely right. Thank you. I gotta find my notepad with all my notes in it. Yeah, she said that she doesn't work, doesn't get a check, and she only had $80 left, and he told her she could give him 20. Now, there is a lady named Dee. Do y'all remember seeing Dee and her spin outs when he was in the hospital? And she claims that she had just gotten home from the hospital that day from having a stroke or something, and came on, and he instantly jumped her case because she wouldn't send him any money. Turns out one time she sent him, what was it, $600? I'll just put it in the Discord. Okay. Let me look in the Discord. I put it up in Discord. Hold on a second. Um, right, Squatch. It was right here. I think she said she sent him $600 and she couldn't even finish buying her medication. Here it is. It was D. Hasn't been the first time. Oh, wait. No, okay. She didn't say nothing about $600. My bad. This is what she said. Hasn't been the first time. I don't. She must have been pissed off typing. I'm to play to be treated like you treated me after what all I was able to donate. You even taking money out from my meds because I wanted to help out. She didn't buy her medications because she sent him money. And he's treated her like shit. They've had a falling out because he jumped on her and lost his shit on her. So those situations are what make me. Let's see. There's another one that is a girl that is, I think, mentally handicapped, mentally disabled. That used to be a mod for him. That was sending him money. He would ask a girl that was disabled for money, and she would send it to him. So, he just makes me think of those scammers that call our senior citizens and steal their money with their little Microsoft scheme. That's what I think of. Yep, her. Now let me just say, I don't know that I ever confirmed the information about her age, but I did see where she had said one time she competes in the Special Olympics. So, yeah, there's that. And I think most everybody else feels the same way about it as I do with the taking money from people who can barely take care of themselves. Wasn't she also helping out with one of her parents? Yeah, I think the girl that had $80 a couple weeks ago.
This is dope.
She said something about helping her parents or something. Apparently, she was a gold medal. 30s. Okay, is Millie not the one that they said somebody thought she might be a minor or like right at the line of being legal? That's another thing. We all know he had a 15-year-old moderator in his channel up to a couple weeks ago.
I don't know if
When
I was supposed to do that, but
the things that he puts on this channel and talks about on this channel are not appropriate at all. Okay, is there anything that we were going to see or that we needed to see? I'm going to get my girls together and see if we can't get some the clips of several times the past few weeks when he has made these threats, when he said he's going to murder somebody. He said he can, just like a day or two ago, I think it was one of his middle of the night rants. He was ranting and saying that he can rape people. He can rape people. He said that. He has flat out said on here, I'm going to come murder you. 2 people on here. I'm going to get clips of all these things where he's made these comments, and we're just going to make a little montage of them together for you. Millie was a special needs mod, yeah. Exactly, Chris. Why? Yeah. We need to get them. I'll put them into something if you can send me all the clips that you think would be good for it. You can text, however is easier, texting them to me or in Messenger or email or uploading to Mega. That might be the easiest. You can just upload them to Mega one at a time and then I can go in and pull them off. Anyway,
okay.
we're going to make a montage of all those. I've already got some good songs in mind to put with it too. Lacey was a minor. Who's Lacey? Oh, yes. I've got those screenshots too still. Hold on. Let me see what her name was. Here we go. Lily Elizabeth. Lillyeliz. Lily Elizabeth. She says right here, I'm 15. And Callie Breeze. Callie Breeze was in there, and Callie said, 15. What the fuck? Lily says, almost 16. Callie says, you lying. She says, no. Ellie says, nope. Elizabeth, whatever, you're too young to be here. Callie says, you're a kid. And she says, yes. Ellie says, this is 18 over. 680, put a running away emoji. And then somebody else said, what in the minor is going on here? Somebody laughed. Somebody said, She says, well, I'm summoned, IDK. Summoned, like somebody called her to come in. You know? I don't know who called her. Then I guess Amy said something to her. Callie said, this girl is 15, Amy. Queefmaster. There you go. I've got Queefmaster on my screenshots. Queefmaster said, does he know? Lily says, yes. Callie says, do you know we can get in fucking trouble for conversating with a kid with how we all talk?
Scared the fuck out of me. I thought it was a spider.
I've got a screenshot of her profile to show because, oh, let's see. She had her, oh no, I don't remember if this was in her profile or she had her TikTok link. No, this is straight from her profile. It's obvious she's a child. Somebody said no minors.
I would have had this clean earlier today.
Okay, well, anyway, that was the conversation that
Yeah,
night.
definitely,
Like I said,
definitely.
Oh, he's going to talk to us now? Okay, let me catch up with y'all real quick.
I would hope this reflects well on my character, and that's not even the reason I'm trying to do this.
Really? Let me scroll up some. I'm sorry. Shit. Never. Allegation. I've heard that one. Okay, the allegation that Combat said. I've heard that too. Yeah, so I have to verify stuff like that before I start telling everybody. So that is allegedly. Y'all can say that stuff in here. You know, I heard that. I would put I heard that allegedly he was da 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 da. I don't that makes it fine. Yeah, I got them all. Well, I'm the one that called and woke him up, Queef. He picked up the phone and goes, yeah. I said, go read your fucking chat, you fucking idiot. There's a minor in there. He hung up right before I could get there's a minor in there. He just hung up on me. Oh, Squatch, tell me. Tell me. There isn't anything wrong talking to Meyer, and that's okay because pedo is a mental illness. Jesus Christ. Still stuck around. Right, X-Files. He got fired for harassing a minor at work. Somewhere here. That was the night we stopped covering him live. The what not, Becca? Hey, Becca. Oh. Yes. Yes. The thing with the minor was just 2 weeks ago, maybe. Oh, nothing really has happened today, Becca. Not a whole lot. The kid with the blue backpack walked by um tonight while he was sitting outside in the street, and he jumped up and ran out in the middle of the street. He grabbed the camera first, jumped out, and ran out in the middle of the street, started screaming at him, "Get the fuck out of this neighborhood! Get the fuck off the street! Don't you come back! Cut your hair, change your name!" Like standing out in the middle of the street at what was that, about 6 o'clock his time, screaming at the top of his lungs like that. That's about all that's happened today. We're fixing to head out of here. Yep. 2:40. There you go. Sorry. Yes. So it was almost 6 o'clock my time. That's funny. What the hell? I was just looking at the pictures. May the 27th. As a matter of fact, May the 27th at 10:57 p.m. So there you have it. Nobody asked, but there you have it. Alrighty. Who wants to just sit here and watch him pick up trash, or who wants to go take a nice hot bubble bath and then get high and go to bed? Yeah, he called the cops twice. The cops never showed up. I'm gonna have to change my setup around a little bit because I the Broadcastify app that I have on my main phone, I guess maybe the app is not available now because I couldn't find it to download it on my extra phone so that I could set the scanner up beside us. So we'll figure it out. I had to leave and the feud was going on between. Oh, I'm sorry, Blue. He has one active warrant out of South Dakota. That is a felony drug warrant. Hold on. I have confirmed that it is active. It is a just a like $1,524 cash bond, which means he has to pay 100% of that in cash to be able to leave if he gets picked up. I don't know yet. I called them and let them know. I don't know if they could even. I don't know what they have. I'd have to ask, and I don't feel like bothering him right now. Um, I don't know if they would have to make contact with him and have a piece or have a PC to make contact with him and then run him to verify the warrant. And then at that point, they have to call the other department and see if they want to come get him. I don't understand the local department. Really, they just don't seem to care that he's doing this. Thank you, Bluebird, very much for respecting that. I believe that the Aw, how fun. I know he's not causing any issues. Except so really, my biggest worry now about this whole situation, honestly, is from what oh, hold on, from what I'm putting together with all the dots that have been laid out in front of me tonight, is that the man and woman that left last week when he decided to take this over, he said he saw him get in the van and leave. I believe that woman is who owns the house. Now, we can't get a hold of her. The people that my search said are her family members were saying that they don't know who she is. So, if she comes back, like, what if her mom died in Colorado and she had to go home to deal with that, and she's gone a few weeks, and what if she comes back in 2 or 3 weeks and walks up and he's gonna try to stand his ground to this domain bullshit? What's gonna happen? He thinks he can protect his property with whatever means necessary. Yeah. I just something's going to happen and somebody's going to get hurt. If anything, he really I mean, find the owner, put in the work, find the owner, reach out to him, be like, "Hey, I see nobody's here and the place is a mess. Would you rent it to me in exchange for me getting it all cleaned up and getting all this shit out of here and stuff? Can we do work out some kind of a deal and me stay there and clean it up?" Like, find them and do it the right way. Time for a counter squat. Yes. Thank you. Not a hater. All right, guys. The secret's in the sauce. Squatch, the best fucking movie ever. That is one of my top 2. The best. What is wrong? All she has to do is call the cops. Yeah, I know. Well, it depends on how long it takes her to be made aware of the situation. I don't I haven't seen the shorter term loss. Well, actually, I haven't looked at it. Hold on. I just thought of how we need to Google it, and I will finish that thought to you. Give me a second. Um, hold on. I don't I'm half high now, so I don't even know if this is gonna come out right. I don't know what I just fucking typed in. Okay. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to figure out where it starts to become squatter. So where I live, right? If if you let somebody live with you and then all of us or stay with you. Say somebody comes to stay with you, and that's fine, and it becomes an extended thing or whatever, and then all of a sudden y'all aren't getting along, and then they say, "Well, tough, I'm not leaving." So in Texas, they would have to have been sleeping at that house nightly for 2 weeks, or 2 weeks or 30 days, and have receiving mail there. So, like, I don't know where it starts or stops. Like, right now, he hasn't established a residence. He doesn't have mail coming there, and he's only been there for a week sleeping. So can they come in and drag him out without an eviction? But regardless, they'll have to start the eviction process. So it could take them several months once they start it. But they'll have to go, um, evict him, go to the court, file it, serve him the paper, all that stuff. Came in and did all this while she was gone. Yeah, he kept saying that he remember today he was talking about her though, the lady that has been there and that he feels so bad for her. And then tonight he today he said that he wasn't going to put her name out there because he just said he thinks she owns the house, not him. Which shows that he's been watching us. Anyway, the secret's in the sauce. Fucking A. We gotta stop. Would approach someone and I know. Absolutely not normal. I know you have, Squatch. Let me do this. We were fixing to I'm giving this to y'all. Alright, guys. I am not going to promise that um that we can come live. I will do my best. See y'all sometime tomorrow. If anything at all, if things get exciting, I'll come throw him up on the screen and stream him on here until just let y'all watch. So this is for y'all. What the fuck did I just do? Y'all have a great night.
Try our sweet top lemonades in 3 delicious flavors. Live free, eat Sonic.
You wanna live free?